Oh shoot, I'm gonna be late. I gotta take my time machine to get there. Power on. And set for the location. And let's go. Right on time. Time to begin. Hello everyone, and welcome to a mod spotlight in Gmod. That's right, we're stepping out of Minecraft when it comes to mod spotlights, and Gmod is a very good one because it's so easy to install mods. So today, we are reviewing the TARDIS mod created by a guy called Dr Matt. I wonder why. We've got the TARDIS Rewrite here and the regular TARDIS, which I showed you. Now, the TARDIS Rewrite is what we're going to go over first, since there's less of it. It's got 4 skins, just like that one. These are the 4 skins in closed door form. And these are the 4 skins in open door form, each one with its individual interior. Now, we're going to use this one to review the interiors for rendering purposes. We would close all the doors. We would go in here, and I will show you this. So, not textured. The model is amazing. As you can see, we've got the downstairs and stuff. The hitbox hasn't been made yet, and the textures haven't been placed yet. So far, all we've got is TARDIS Rewrite in progress and the really cool look. That's it. There's also the door on this side, which is really cool. But yeah, it doesn't have much to show as of yet. But it will. He is working on it, and it is actually bigger on the inside. So that's always cool. It's always cool when you can figure out how to do that. So, that's the rewrite. Now we're going to go on to the actual TARDIS, which is amazing. So, this is the Dr Matts TARDIS. If you've ever played Gmod, and you're a Doctor Who fan, and you've ever found this, you know why I like it so much. Now, I'm going to be going over all the features in this video, so be sure to keep around for that. So, we're going to start off with the basics. You saw it in the intro to this video. There is a power switch. Allows you to turn it off, which means nothing will do anything, or on. Now we're going to explain the different features. Now, in this video, I will not cover the sonic screwdriver. I know the screwdriver doesn't have a lot of features, but I'm going to make a little mini episode for that, specifically. So, be on the lookout for that. Now, first off, basic features. The wibbly lever locks and unlocks the TARDIS. The isomorphic security system. Not the wibbly lever. This. No, not the wibbly lever. This. What this does is, in multiplayer, it means that anyone, if it's on, anyone who didn't spawn the TARDIS cannot use anything except the door. They can walk in and they can walk out. They can't press, well, they can press all the buttons all they like, but it won't do anything for them. It will for you. This doesn't do anything. Hammock regulators. You can make them spin in the opposite direction. They do have a function in advanced, but that's another thing I'll cover in the screwdriver thing. Long flight toggler. This tells you whether the flight is going to be instantaneous, as in you go out, you go in, or whether you go out and you have to pull it again to go in. Time rotor handbrake. I don't know. I've used this thing for a whole year now. Still don't know what this does. What else? Gramophone. Can play you beautiful themes when there isn't a bass error, which seems to happen a lot for me. That might just be me. Phase controller. Makes the TARDIS invisible. Only has a sound effect for becoming invisible, not going back, which I find kind of odd, but He's great anyways. Atom accelerator. Tells you, it doesn't actually do anything, but it tells you what way the TARDIS will fly, like which way it will spin when it's flying. It either doesn't spin clockwise or anti-clockwise. I'll show you flight mode later. Navigations mode, only for advanced mode. These two I'll cover last. Locking down mechanism. When this is on, your TARDIS will not move except when it teleports. That means no car, plane, or even rocket can move it. It will still take damage, and it can still teleport, but it won't be able to move left, right, up, or down, unless you teleport. Power button, I already showed you that. Hostile action displacement system. For this, I'm going to have to use the screwdriver. When the TARDIS takes damage, and hostile action displacement system, or HADS, is on, the TARDIS will fly away to keep itself from being captured from anyone. This is the point where hopefully you have a sonic screwdriver and you can summon it back to you. Because otherwise it will be lost forever. Because if it dematerializes and no one's inside, you can't get at it again. It's gone. However, it is really cool. So, please don't do that. It's very valuable. So that's HADS. Next is the programmable flight mode. This is useful. When you land somewhere, like where we are, what you can click is new, you can name it, and then you can save it, and then it will be on this list here. Then, when you want to go there, I'll go to that bit later. So, programmable flight mode, half done. Flight mode. From the actual console itself doesn't do anything except make the light blink. Oh, and if you run into it, it just sort of floats backwards a little bit. So let's turn that off for now. Self-repair lever. The TARDIS is a little bit broken now, 4%. If we activate that and then walk out, it will have fixed itself, and now it's at 100%. It can do that at any damage, but the more damage it has, the more it has to repair. So now that we covered that, back to programmable flight mode and those two switches over there. In programmable flight mode, if you want to go to one of the things you already have on your list, you click on it, you click upload, and then you go over to the space-time throttle and you pull it. Also, this thing doesn't do anything. And then it will teleport you to whatever you have that destination set as. I have it set as the location you saw in the intro. So once it loads up here, the TARDIS. It's now in this location. Now for the big threatening lever. This is one of my favorite things. If ever you've teleported to somewhere you didn't want to go, or you left and you didn't mean to, you just pull this lever, and whether it is a set destination or not, no matter what, it will take you exactly back to where you were when you left, even if it means you were in the water or on the ground. This is not time travel bit, though. It only teleports you back. Time will have passed. So as you can see, we're back exactly where we were before. Now for the bit that's actually in the console. This is where you can have some real fun. Oh, and the monitor can also help you set a destination for your TARDIS. But that's beside the point. The point is, if you hit E anywhere that's not a button, you will enter pilot mode, where you can view the TARDIS from the outside. If you press R, you will activate flight mode. Now, when you're in the console, flight mode isn't just some weird thing. You can actually fly around. Now, my TARDIS isn't moving right now because my atom accelerator was set to none. If we set to clockwise and we enter it, the TARDIS will start to spin like you see in the show, which is very exciting. If you right-click, the TARDIS will go invisible. It does have an animation for that. So we'll just fly down here, and right-click again brings it back out, and left-click moves you to where you're looking at. So if we fly away now, we've already set a destination. back here. Now, when you don't have a set destination, as I'll show you now, and you click somewhere, it will say moving to aim pose. That's because it is actually moving to where you just clicked. So if we fly off now. So, that's that. That's the entirety of the TARDIS. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you liked seeing this tutorial. Next time, I will have a video that is a complete and utter tutorial on the sonic screwdriver. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.